People, Deluded, I'm back again. Some quick comments about nothing really. Looking on Twitter this morning, apparently according to Soccer Link, Lacazette is confident about leaving Arsenal next summer despite being happy at the club. Arsenal could be convinced by a big offer. Arteta doesn't see him as an essential part of his starting 11 and the club wants funds to strengthen defence and midfield. Lacazette has contacted Griezmann asking about what has happened to his mortgage property. The player is confident about securing a transfer next summer despite the fact that he is happy at Arsenal. The Gunners could be convinced by a substantial offer. And it's gone on to say he's being tracked by Atletico Madrid, a team that's been linked with him since he's been at Arsenal, a team that wanted him when he was at Lyon, allegedly. The Lacazette one's a difficult one. Firstly, in relation to Arteta, obviously, I think Arteta likes him because you need to remember, Arteta recently dropped him out of the team. Arteta, you know, he will play players, but he will drop players when you need to be dropped. But it took a while. When we was calling for Lacazette to be dropped, Arteta was rolling with him and he quickly pointed to his defensive contributions and his stats. So there is some use for Lacazette with Arteta and whatnot. Obviously, with Aubameyang's for debate, obviously Lacazette's goal scoring exploits is not of the level of Aubameyang's. But if Aubameyang was to leave this summer, we might keep Lacazette because he's got an extra year. We need to sort out his future. Do you get what I'm saying? And I do agree with the reports in that obviously with Lacazette being dropped and not playing at the ability to accommodate Aubameyang on the left and sometimes Martinelli on the right, or not in the starting lineup at all for Lacazette to play, it doesn't add up. So you can see how, considering the form he's had, considering the age he's at, the prospect of again missing out on an international tournament through loss of form and whatnot, they need to want to play in the Champions League regardless of his woeful form. This could all see us, you know what, we sell him, we've got Eddie, we can keep Aubameyang for a year or convince him to sign a new deal. We've got Eddie who could potentially help us in terms of goal scoring. We can use these funds to strengthen other areas, whether that's a winger, central midfielders, and find better balance elsewhere, especially because of the form Lacazette's on. It's not justifying a new contract, it's not justifying accommodating the team, and it's not for someone. Listen, I think fans have forgotten what Lacazette is on. Like, he's been a bit of a joke man this season, but he won Player of the Year last year. He does have some qualities. The problem is you can't rely on Lacazette to the potential you can with Aubameyang, because whether Aubameyang's out wide, through the middle, bands, he's scoring 20 league goals. Lacazette isn't, and I got a lot of stick for saying this. Lacazette does have qualities, but you're only so good when you don't score goals. You look at Firmino, another player I think Firmino is better than Lacazette, but do you see, them two players are always thrown up in terms of being unable to score, so their creative touch. If Firmino was in this Arsenal side, you would see the issues created with him not scoring goals, and you could only be so good. I'm not getting at Firmino, but if Firmino was at Arsenal, could you trust Firmino to lead the line? Or if even, because his role is not to score goals in the Liverpool side, the role he does at Liverpool, if he did it at Arsenal with a lack of quality players around him, his performances would be scrutinised more. And what I mean by that is it took a while for Arsenal fans to truly accept the level Lacazette's on, because they used to say big games, you know, creativity, he scores big goals, all of which is true to a degree, but I did think it was rose tints. The form Lacazette's been in, the creative aspect he normally comes with isn't there. His link-up play with Aubameyang isn't there. His confidence is shot, not scoring. And for me, he's not the quickest. He's walking around the pitch feeling sorry for himself. You need players that are of a different ilk and got the bit between their teeth a bit in that regards. These Lacazette rumours are not going to go away, and Lacazette probably is happy here. You hear he's very settled in London with some Sisha clubs, and he's of an age where he probably needs some stability. If he can go somewhere he can get Champions League football, which I believe he can, then too right. And if we could sell him and reinvest, then everybody's happy. Allegedly, their sporting director has already contacted Lacazette verbally, and this also might have legs because they've showed great intent to sign him. Atletico Madrid are really struggling to score goals, and I would say, Lacazette, be careful. Would you thrive in a defensive system like that, considering you're not the most mobile and the quickest? There's a lot of players that have gone there. You go and ask your teammate Thomas Lemar, there's been an improvement defensively, but they face a lot of scrutiny. So I'd say you need to think about what move you're going to do, my dude. In relation to Bird Leno, he said there's still a gap, but I think we have 9 or 10 games left, so we have enough opportunities to reduce this gap and go to the Champions League places, or maybe 5th is enough. I don't know, it depends on Man City, but I think, yes, it's all in our hands. Well, we need to play like that, my dude. Arteta has had something to say on Pepe again. He has said, and this probably means he's going to be on the bench against City, just based on the tone it said, and that's me speculation. It's part of Nicholas' development that he needs to open more doors and be more unpredictable for the opponent. He's working to give us options offensively and will improve as he has the talent and immense quality and the willingness to do it. He does need to be unpredictable. I like that he can go down the flanks and that he likes to come inside, but evidently the problem is he does like to do a bit much. The Premier League doesn't need to be complicated. Cut in, bang it. Make a yard of space for yourself, bang it. I like how he likes to dribble and he's confident in possession and stuff. But he needs to find balance, and also he's adjusting to the team. So I do agree with these comments. He's also said, I'll show him footage of what we want on the training ground, and I'll make him defend in situations where he's a fullback and I'm the winger. He has to feel the moments when the ball is in a position where you are weak, and depends on the steps you take, how it affects your teammates. And a lot of that is true. I'd also say, along with a lot of our players, there's not really a willingness to run beyond the ball, and I think Pepe done that at Lyon. I think he needs to get back into that. Arteta also said he needs to know where are the spaces for the strikers when they want the ball delivered in certain areas. It's all part of the process, and that's true. I think we need to adapt to Pepe, but I do think Pepe needs to improve his link up with his teammates. It's improving, but it's there. It needs to be of a greater standard. I can't disagree with a word of what Arteta has said, people. There is no additional comments in relation to what I was going to say. So I guess on that note, I'm going to see you lot later. On that note, people, Deluded, thank you for watching. It's probably just all paper talk, but we'll see a resolution to futures in a few months, really, when the season's done. But on that note, I really need to get out of here. DG.